Test 4. Haven't actually changed anything, just a quick update on test 3. So technically test 3.1. The strange thing, I was wondering what was going on, they are zebra stripes, I did leave them on. So I have my exposure level set correctly, I suppose, at least for my skin tone. That being said, I've still got a lot more playing around to do. I've got there's other things I want to do. The space I've got here is quite limited, so if I wanted to do things with the green screen, because I don't know if you saw in the last one, keep going, zoom out, zoom all the way out, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, and we are on to maximum shot. Back here, I've got a frame, there is a black cloth hanging from there. I did get, along with the lights and stuff I ordered, a green and a white, so not bad. What I actually got in the end, lighting wise, is I was surprised at just how effective, how cost effective it turned out to be. They're cheap and cheerful, they feel cheap and cheerful. But I've got 3 redhead spotlights with barn doors, light bulbs, dimmer switches in the cable alongside them, tripods, the 2 tripods and crossbar with clamps and 3 sheets, plus bags to carry them in. £179 off eBay. New. That's not second hand, that's new. £179. I was expecting to do a bit of a DIY, a bodge job. Get some work lights from, you know, the Focus. Sorry, the Focus don't even exist anymore, do they? Like B&Q, the, you know, little yellow and black work lights. Bodge job, bit of tissue paper or baking powder as a diffuser, and away we go. Well, that would have still cost me, plus a few extra bits and pieces, still would have cost me close to about £90. Maybe could have got it for 70 if I shopped around a bit. But for £100 more, I got the proper stuff with stands, so I can actually get the elevation correct. My backlight ideally needs to be up here somewhere. Unfortunately, I am a bit limited, so unless I mount it on the ceiling, but then it is going to still be very low. In fact, I probably couldn't get me in shot and keep the light out of shot in this space. So I would need a more substantial boom stand and a cross arm. That being said, for the money, it's pretty good. I picked up also, I'm going to just move this beastie, a reflector. Now it's white and gold, but the nice thing is that you can unzip this particular part. If I stop doing special, there we go. Keep going. All the way. Bear with me. It's a bit fiddly when you're trying to unzip something in a circle. There we go. And you've got a diffuser in the middle on your main frame, and then the outside part, if I don't drop it, can be inverted, so you've got silver and black. So it's a 5 for 1. Want to have a guess how much this cost me? This kind of thing I was expecting to be quite pricey. I was pleasantly surprised when it cost me less than £15. £15, including post and packaging, arrived the next day. You really can't get picky at that. Something I need to address, which is on order. As you probably noticed, and it is a big bugbear of mine, the audio quality probably isn't brilliant. I need to sit down and have a listen. But the first recording, I was using the auto settings, just to give it a go, see where I was going with it. Excuse me while I faff with this. When I try to talk, I won't try to keep it quiet. You might want to see me, or not. That being said, being an audio engineer is my principal profession. You'd think I'd be doing audio properly. Unfortunately, I've never had any audio equipment for film other than a boom for Foley and sound design. So I haven't really had much in the way of shotgun mics and lapel mics, that is lavalier mics. I tend to have stereo microphones, surround microphones. Nothing really suitable for in here. However, tomorrow I am going to be getting a lav mic, an Audio Technica, £20, cheap and cheerful. Yes, I know what you're thinking, £20 for a lav mic. Well, it's not going to fall any further. 20 quid for a lav mic. Well, that being said, I spent 170 quid on the lights and they seem to be doing the trick. If the lav mic is any good, I'll confess, I bought a £3.50 mic. £3.50 for a microphone. Scary, I know. Simply because I wanted a trial. Unfortunately, it's not compatible with the camera. It doesn't have. It requires power, or there was a distortion, but the microphone itself works fine. I'm hoping that that is not the camera. If it is, that's going to be an absolute ball ache. But I do have a hard disk recorder. That just means messing about in post a bit more than I probably want to. Now, 20 quid lav mic, 3 meters of cable, stick it on there, you probably won't even notice, and away we go. Brilliant. So, all in all, quite good. The only thing I didn't really skimp out on this particular setup was the camera. Now, I got the camera second-hand from eBay. I don't normally do that. I tend to avoid that where possible. I like the guarantees. I like buying new because I know the history of the product. But I got lucky on this. I got it dirt cheap for the quality of the camera. The camera itself is a Canon Leggera G25. Normally, well, you can find them online anywhere between 500-ish to 800-ish, depending where you look. I saw it in one place at £1,200. I can't imagine they get many sales on that particular one. But I do think it was an American website with import tax already added and on, so don't know why you'd order it from there in the first place, because it would be NTSC rather than PAL, which it causes no end of problems. I don't know if the camera switches between the two. I'd like to think it does. I'd have to look into that. That being said, yeah, I didn't really skimp on that because the other things I can work around. If I had a bad camera, it would show up quickly, and this camera is to supplement my GoPros. GoPros are great. I love my GoPros, do not get me wrong. I absolutely adore my GoPros. Unfortunately, you can't frame a shot very well in them. They're not designed for what I'm doing right now. So it's to supplement, it's to allow me to do the talking head shots, to do the more feature orientated videos. So I'm going to be doing, as I've probably said before, let's plays, which I won't be using this particular camera for, but I'll be using this more for product reviews, which I've done. I've got to renew a couple of them, make them a bit better quality now that I've got a better quality camera. And yeah, we'll see where we go from there. I mean, hopefully you'll enjoy these as much as I enjoy making them. What I'm doing right now is mostly test. I'm going to show it online as a playlist, just as a notes for myself. Anybody watching that wants to get into this kind of thing themselves, they can use it to learn, or you can just hurl a load of abuse at me. Just don't be surprised if I ignore you. That being said, if you have any suggestions, comments, critique, or anything else about my channels, or channel, I'm not quite into the channels mode yet, if ever, do drop us a line. I'll be interested to hear anything you might have to add. This is Whiskey, signing off. Press my button on my little remote. Whee!